This information is intended for informational purposes only and not as legal advice. You must retain legal counsel for your specific case. The U.S. government relies heavily on contracts with private businesses, spanning various industries. The sheer volume of government spending creates immense opportunities for contractors. However, navigating this landscape requires a thorough understanding of the legal framework and potential risks involved. Failure to comply with regulations can have serious consequences, including criminal charges. Understanding government contractor fraud investigations is crucial for any business in this arena. This video will guide you through the process, from initial stages to potential legal actions. We aim to provide practical knowledge to help you make informed decisions and protect your business. If facing an investigation, seek legal counsel from experienced attorneys specializing in government contracts. Investigations often begin quietly, triggered by tips or routine audits. Government agents gather information discreetly, building a case before formal accusations. Even minor discrepancies can escalate the situation, so it's crucial to handle this phase carefully. Subpoenas and civil investigative demands, CIDs, are legal orders compelling you to provide information. Receiving these can be unsettling, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're the target. Information you provide can shift the government's focus, so handle these requests with care. Engaging experienced legal counsel is crucial from the moment you suspect an investigation. Attorneys can help you understand your rights and develop a strategic response. They act as a buffer, ensuring you don't inadvertently incriminate yourself. Early legal engagement is an investment in safeguarding your future. Transparency and integrity are paramount in government contracting. The duty to disclose mandates that contractors reveal any information impacting the government's decision-making. Failure to meet this obligation can lead to severe consequences, including contract termination and penalties. Government contracts often include mandatory disclosure clauses. Navigating these disclosures requires balancing legal obligations with protecting your company's position. Legal counsel can help you understand and meet these obligations without raising unnecessary red flags. Disclosures can attract unwanted scrutiny and lead to investigations. Strategic legal guidance is essential to anticipate government interpretations and mitigate risks. Continuous monitoring and updating of disclosures are crucial for maintaining compliance. Facing an investigation can be daunting, but remember you have rights. The Fifth Amendment protects against self-incrimination. Exercise this right. An experienced attorney can advise you on what information to provide and how to respond. Your attorney acts as a shield, protecting you from making detrimental statements. Government investigations often include electronic surveillance. Understanding the scope of surveillance and protecting your communications is crucial. Legal counsel can recommend strategies to safeguard your communications and data. A proffer is an opportunity to provide information in exchange for potential leniency. This decision should be made with your attorney, weighing benefits and risks. The government's goal is to build a strong case, so protect your rights. An experienced attorney ensures your statements are not misconstrued or used against you unfairly. Section 1. The plea bargain crossroads. Weighing the options. As a government contractor fraud investigation progresses, the prospect of a plea bargain often emerges. A plea bargain is an agreement where the defendant pleads guilty for a lighter sentence. While common in criminal cases, they are complex in government contractor fraud. The decision to accept a plea bargain is significant, with major consequences for your future. It can avoid trial uncertainty and reduce your sentence, but pleading guilty carries a lasting stigma. Navigating this requires careful consideration, including the strength of the government's case, potential penalties, and your risk tolerance. Your attorney helps you understand the plea offer and negotiate the best terms. Remember, the government prefers plea bargains to avoid trial, but don't accept a plea bargain just because it's offered. Your attorney can help determine if the offer is fair. Section 2. When Worlds Collide, Healthcare Fraud and Government Contracts. While this video focuses primarily on government contractor fraud, it's important to note that this area of law often intersects with other areas, such as healthcare fraud. The government contracts heavily with healthcare providers, making this sector particularly vulnerable to fraudulent activity. When healthcare fraud involves government contracts, such as Medicare or Medicaid, the stakes are even higher, and the potential penalties can be severe. Healthcare fraud investigations often involve multiple government agencies, including the Department of Justice, the Department of Health and Human Services, and state regulatory bodies. These agencies work together to investigate allegations of fraudulent billing practices, kickbacks, medically unnecessary procedures, and other forms of healthcare fraud. If your company provides healthcare services under a government contract, understanding the nuances of healthcare fraud laws is essential. Many of the principles discussed in this video, such as the duty to disclose, the importance of legal representation, and the potential consequences of non-compliance, apply equally to healthcare fraud investigations. However, healthcare fraud cases often involve complex medical billing codes, intricate regulatory schemes, and specialized legal expertise. If you are facing a healthcare fraud investigation related to a government contract, seeking counsel from attorneys experienced in both areas is crucial. Remember, preventing healthcare fraud starts with building a culture of compliance within your organization. This includes implementing robust internal controls, providing regular training to employees on fraud prevention, and establishing clear channels for reporting suspected wrongdoing. Section 3. The High Cost of Inexperience. The Case for Specialized Counsel. Government contractor fraud investigations are not matters to be taken lightly. The stakes are high, the legal landscape is complex, and the consequences of missteps can be severe. One of the biggest mistakes contractors make is attempting to navigate these investigations without the guidance of experienced legal counsel. Government procurement laws are a niche area of law with its own set of rules, regulations, and precedents. Attorneys who specialize in this area have a deep understanding of these intricacies and can provide invaluable insights and strategic guidance. They know the players involved, the tactics employed by government agencies, and the potential pitfalls to avoid. Attempting to handle an investigation on your own or with counsel who lacks specialized knowledge is like navigating a minefield without a map. What you don't know can hurt you. Inexperienced counsel might misinterpret regulations, overlook crucial defenses, or make strategic errors that could jeopardize your case. The cost of hiring experienced legal counsel is an investment in protecting your business, your reputation, and your future. Attorneys specializing in government contractor fraud can help you understand your rights and obligations, assess the strength of the government's case, develop a strategic defense, negotiate with government agencies, and protect your interests during all stages of the investigation. Don't wait until it's too late. If you are facing a government contractor fraud investigation, seek legal counsel immediately. The sooner you have experienced representation on your side, the better your chances of achieving a favorable outcome. Real-world consequences. Government contractor fraud can devastate businesses and individuals. The Department of Justice aggressively pursues these cases, seeking financial penalties, imprisonment, and debarment. These penalties are a stark reality for many. The DOJ has recovered billions in settlements and judgments. Cases span industries and involve schemes like overbilling and bribery. The False Claims Act allows for treble damages and whistleblower rewards. Fraud convictions tarnish reputations, making future contracts difficult. Individuals face prison time and long-term consequences of a criminal record. The DOJ has dedicated units and resources to investigate and prosecute fraud. The message is clear. The government takes contractor fraud seriously. Section 2. Beyond the headlines, the human cost of fraud investigations. News stories often focus on financial penalties and legal battles, but these cases have a human cost. Real people's lives are profoundly affected by these investigations. Employees may face job losses, reputational damage, and stress about their future. For those facing charges, the emotional toll is immense. The fear of losing freedom, financial strain, and stigma can heavily impact well-being. Families face financial hardship, emotional distress, and potential separation. These cases are about the lives and livelihoods of real people. It's essential to approach these cases with sensitivity, recognizing their profound impact. Section 3. Safeguarding your future. Proactive measures and ongoing vigilance. Navigating government contracting requires a proactive approach to compliance and ethical conduct. Implement robust compliance programs, foster transparency, and seek expert legal guidance to reduce legal risks. A strong compliance program is the foundation of successful government contracting. Include written policies, regular training, and systems to prevent and detect fraud. Foster a culture of ethics and integrity. Leadership should set the tone for ethical conduct. Encourage open communication without fear of retaliation. Value and reward integrity for long-term success. Compliance is a continuous journey. Stay informed about changes and maintain ongoing vigilance. Section 1. The complexity of government contracting. As we've explored throughout this video, navigating the world of government contracting is a complex endeavor. The rules are intricate, the stakes are high, and the consequences of non-compliance can be severe. Even seemingly minor oversights or unintentional errors can attract unwanted scrutiny and potentially lead to costly investigations. Government procurement regulations are not designed to trap unsuspecting contractors. They exist to ensure fairness, transparency, and accountability in the use of taxpayer dollars. However, the sheer volume and complexity of these regulations can be overwhelming, even for seasoned professionals. Keeping pace with changing rules, interpreting ambiguous language, and implementing effective compliance programs require specialized knowledge and ongoing vigilance. The government operates under a different set of rules than the private sector. Actions that might be considered acceptable business practices in a commercial setting can be viewed as fraudulent or unethical in the context of government contracting. This distinction is crucial to understand as it highlights the need for specialized legal guidance when navigating this unique legal landscape. The information presented in this video is intended to provide a general overview of government contractor fraud investigations and is not a substitute for legal advice. Every situation is unique, and the specific facts of your case will determine the best course of action. Attempting to navigate this complex legal terrain without experienced counsel is like embarking on a perilous journey without a map or compass. Section 2. Protect your business, secure your future. If you are a government contractor or considering becoming one, investing in expert legal counsel is not an expense. It's an investment in protecting your business, your reputation, and your future. Attorneys specializing in government contracts and defense procurement can provide invaluable guidance and support, helping you to understand the intricacies of government procurement regulations, structure your business operations to ensure compliance, develop robust compliance programs tailored to your specific needs, negotiate favorable contract terms with government agencies, respond effectively to government inquiries and investigations, and protect your rights and interests throughout the legal process. Choosing the right legal counsel can make all the difference in achieving a successful outcome. Look for attorneys with a proven track record in government contractor fraud cases, a deep understanding of the industry, and a commitment to providing personalized attention and strategic guidance. At Watson & Associates LLC, we have a team of experienced attorneys who are dedicated to helping government contractors navigate the complexities of this challenging legal landscape. We understand the high stakes involved and are committed to providing our clients with the strategic guidance and vigorous representation they need to protect their interests. If you are facing a government contractor fraud investigation or have concerns about potential compliance issues, don't wait until it's too late. Contact Watson & Associates LLC today for a confidential consultation. We're here to help you navigate the maze of government contracting and secure your future.